drugs and homelessness. Let's touch on that. I know we talked about Creston being still that sweet spot on not having the homelessness, not having the massive drug problems, and being just really, really family oriented and community oriented. But I worry that it might happen to our little town as well as it has to Trail and Nelson and all these little places.
Yeah, it's how anyone can think giving an opioid addict opioids is a solution for their addiction is I can't get it in my head. Do you take an alcoholic to a bar and give them beer? Well, absolutely not. That would be the last thing you would do. So a person would say, well, let's just give them some fentanyl, or let's just give them some cocaine, and that'll help them because it's government regulated. How about this? Let's put the people in detox rehab, and then when they come out, they will not be addicted and they can contribute back to our communities. And we've lost our way. We've lost our way because we're not doing that. Even after 50, 60, 70 criminal convictions for willful damage and, you know, theft and assaults, they're out of the courts faster than the police officer can write up his report. And our problem is there's no deterrent. So we need to get back to, okay, it's jail, not bail. Right now it's bail, not jail. So let's reverse that and say, no, you've got a problem. You've got an addiction problem. So we're going to send you to a penitentiary or an institution that will help you. So I had a private member's bill. And it was basically, if you're convicted, because I can only deal with federal. And if you're convicted with 2 years or more, so that would be 70, 80 convictions of assaults and thefts. So you're going to get 2 years or 2 years and a day. Instead of putting that person into a regular penitentiary where the gangbangers and, you know, organized crime and real hardened criminals are, you go into this institution that is a jail that deals with addictions. That's all they do. If you aren't addicted to say an opioid, you're not going to that institution. You're going to the jail where you belong. Like if it's a sexual assault, or you're going over there. And I'm only talking convictions of not really really serious offenses like rapes and those ones where you're getting 10 years and 20. Not that at all. I'm talking somebody who's a repeat offender because of an addiction. They go to that institution for 2 years. They don't get off in 6 months. It's not like Club Fed where they're in a hotel. This is an institution that all they do is deal with the addiction. And they come out after 2 years, and I assure you they will be ready to be reintegrated. And our success rate of having that person